Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today we're watching Band of Brothers. Band of Brothers was suggested a lot when I watched Saving Private Ryan, so I'm guessing it's also war related. It's Band of Brothers, so I'm guessing it's about the guys fighting. And Saving Private Ryan was quite intense, and I wasn't really ready to jump back into the war thing again so quickly. And then we watched Full Metal Jacket, and then Band of Brothers came up again. So, at first I wanted to just watch it on my own when it was suggested. Every time it was suggested, I was thinking to just watch it on my own because we haven't done that many TV series on this channel. But I changed my mind. So that's why we're here today. And I hope you're excited to watch this with me because I'm really excited. So without any delay, let's just get right into it.
He says the USA is in a war with Japan.
A lot of us volunteered.
Who would like to volunteer for the Tank Corps? Who would like to volunteer for the Air Force?
3 fellows in that town.
Is this like a documentary?
Committed suicide because they couldn't go.
Whoa.
Go to hell. Nobody put up their hands. But you get paid $50 a month more. So that made it $100.
With those interviews in the beginning, it sort of felt like it's a documentary. David Schwimmer. Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg are executive producers. Ooh, is it gonna start really intense like Saving Private Ryan?
No jump tonight. The invasion has been postponed. We're on a 24-hour stand-down.
Bitch. I can't see how you people can pass up.
They're not even watching the movie. Are they down because they couldn't attack? Was that Michael Fassbender?
I think it's clearing up. Think it's clearing up? 5 o'clock in New York. 4 o'clock in Chicago. Happy hour, huh?
Should have been born earlier, Nix.
What, and give up all this? We'll go to Chicago. I'll take you there.
Yeah.
You're not gonna die. One of them is going to die. I don't like that.
Actually, it's from there.
Oh, him.
Who?
712 days of that son of a bitch, and here we are.
712 days, that's 2 years. 2 years.
You people are at the position of attention!
Oh, he's very serious in this one.
That explained the creases at the bottom. Your weekend pass is revoked. Dirt in the rear sight aperture, pass revoked.
Whoa.
Long enough to notice this. Revoked. Sir. Rusty bayonet, Liebgott. You want to kill Germans?
Yes, sir.
Not with this. Every man in the company who had a weekend pass has lost it.
Because I've never personally experienced this, I keep forgetting how strict the military really is.
Blouse in your pants. Shut up, Lon, all right? He gigged everybody. Yeah, well, you should know better.
Let's go for Conte.
What?
Don't worry, we'll take your dames to the movies for you. Yeah, good. They need some female company.
Now what company is this? Easy company! You have 13 minutes to get to the top of this mountain!
Is he from Chicago? Were they talking about him? "13 minutes.
We are coming on 23 minutes! We can do this, come on!
Well, how come we're the only company marching every Friday night, 12 miles full pack in the pitch dark. Lieutenant Sobel hates us, sir.
Or maybe he's trying to make you the best.
He just hates you. Thank you, sir.
On my command, they will pour the contents onto the ground. Who is this? You will fill your canteen and repeat all 12 miles of the march immediately.
Yes, sir.
Fall out!
Oh, but why? You get thirsty when you drink, when you run.
You're late, and you allow troopers to disobey direct orders? I want the names of 6 men. Their infractions and your disciplinary recommendations on my desk by 0130. Is that clear?
Picked 6 men and gave them latrine duty.
The lucky 6? Sobel's a genius. You know a man in this company who wouldn't double-time Currahee with a full pack just to piss in that guy's morning coffee?
They're practicing the jump.
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
No, sir.
Jesus, what the hell is this?
Let's bring that boy.
Oh, because in the battlefield you're gonna be going, there's gonna be dead bodies with their guts spilled out.
You have 50 minutes to the top and back, and I will be watching you. What are you waiting for?
Wait, did he say 15 or 50? Because 15 doesn't make any sense. Oh.
Easy Company has the finest performance record in the entire 2nd Battalion. I was planning on giving him a set of these today. Why don't you do it? He'd be proud to get them from you.
Non-regulation clothing. Contraband.
Are you mad because,
Captain, a personal letter's to be considered contraband?
These men aren't paratroopers yet.
It's a can of peaches, sir.
That is incorrect, Lieutenant. Your weekend pass is canceled. This is United States Army property. Get rid of it.
oh,
All weekend passes are canceled, officers included.
are you that kind of guy that you got mad because the guy was giving, I don't know what these metal things are?
Colonel Sink has seen fit to promote you. As a test, I am designating you mess officer for 14 days.
Okay, he's promoted, that's what that means.
A special meal before their afternoon off would be a welcome change of pace. Would you agree? Yes, sir.
Oh, please tell me he's not gonna do something, cruel? I don't know.
This is army noodles with ketchup.
You ain't gotta eat it.
It's their afternoon off, right? He's not gonna make them exercise after eating so much spaghetti.
What has changed? Get up!
No.
Oh, the Easy Company is running up Currahee! Move! Move! 3 miles up, 3 miles down!
Oh my god.
You're a washout, Private Hoopler, and you look tired! There's an ambulance waiting for you at the bottom of the hill!
All upon the rises, we fall upon the crest. We never land upon our feet, we always hit our ass.
Even I feel like he hates them now. Okay, that was a nod of approval, so maybe not. He's just very strict and has very strange ways of training people.
Upon successful completion of your 5th and final jump, you'll be certified Army paratroopers.
6 okay! I'm okay!
Jumping from 1,000 feet AGL in sticks of 12 jumpers per aircraft.
Are those dusty jump wings? How do you expect to slay the Huns with dust on your jump wings?
So they all got their wings now. They're all airborne.
Now, parachute infantry is a brand new concept in American military history. But by God, the 506 is going to forge that brand new concept into victory. Remember our motto. Currahee! Currahee!
Are they training or are they... Is this the real thing?
We should sit tight. Let the enemy team come in our killing zone.
They're right up there somewhere.
Move out. What? Tactical column.
I think this is training.
Leave 3 wounded men on the ground and report back to the assembly area.
Should have listened to that guy. I told you you were perfect where you were.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. Just keep training the men.
You learn him pretty quickly. No flaws, no vices, no sense of humor.
So, he gets a little jumpy in the field.
Mm-hmm. He gets jumpy and then you get killed.
Oh fuck, we were talking about you.
You gotta admit it. He's got no chance. Either the crowd still get him, or one of us.
You know, I'm always fumbling with grenades. It'd be easy if one went off by accident, you know?
I don't know, I believe in Sobel. He did a really good job training them, I think.
New York City, troop ship, England.
Since when do I drink?
If I thought you'd drink it, I wouldn't offer it to you.
That's me.
Soon your son will drop from the sky to engage and defeat the enemy, make you proud of him, and his country ever grateful for his service in its hour of need.
Some lucky bastard's headed for the South Pacific. Oh, I would give. He's gonna get billeted on some tropical island.
Hitler gets one of these right across the windpipe. Roosevelt changes Thanksgiving to Joe Toy Day. My brother's in North Africa. He says it's hot.
Really? It's hot in Africa?
Shut up.
If I'm next to Sobel in combat, I'm moving on down the line.
It's a joke.
I'm a Jew.
Fighting over Sobel. That's smart.
Attack!
The advantages of a prepared position are that it gives you cover and concealment.
So where are they? What place is this?
Sobel's late. Why is there a fence here? Get the men. Get them. Take cover behind those trees.
All right, you heard the word.
What if the person who wants to kill you is behind those trees? I clearly know nothing, so.
Sobel's lost again, right?
Yeah, he's lost.
Hey, run.
Maybe the good mage can goose this smuck. Get us moving.
No way.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Is he gonna get in trouble if he does that?
Is there a problem, Captain Sobel?
Who said that? Major Horton. What is he? Did he join us? A fence! Sir,
Now you cut that fence and get this goddamn platoon on the move!
Oh my god.
Yes, sir!
Sir, without Captain Sobel in 1st Platoon, it's a T intersection. We improvise.
Oh?
Dirty man.
Bloody hell.
They're in Europe. The bloody hell. This is what.
Good work, 2nd Platoon. We took the objective.
Who was the idiot who cut that man's fence?
I was ordered to, sir.
By whom?
Major Horton, sir.
Okay.
Major Horton is on leave in London.
With Captain Sobel's
Oh,
compliments,
I
sir.
like this guy. What did Sobel do?
Now, for crying out loud.
Misspelled court-martial.
Court martial?
At 1000 hours, I followed your orders to the minute.
I changed the time to 0945. Were to let such a failure of duty by my own XO go unpunished, what kind of message is that to the men? Denial of a 48-hour pass for 60 days. Stand before me at attention, or you may initiate a letter of appeal and request a trial by court-martial.
May I borrow your pen, sir? I request trial by court-martial.
What does this guy want?
Straya did it. Well, let's try to figure out the procedures for his court-martial.
Well, Nixon better find a loophole and get him out.
Yeah. All right. Don't care about the consequences.
John, we could be lined up against a wall and shot.
What are you doing?
I will not follow that man into combat.
Hey, dude, I won't either.
Me neither.
But what are you guys doing?
No longer. Wish to serve in easy company.
Okay.
I ought to have you all shot. This is nothing less than an act of mutiny while we prepare for the goddamn invasion of Europe. All of you NCOs have disgraced the 101st Airborne. Now get out of my office and get out of my sight. Get.
Okay. How many men are there in the Easy Company? Because that's not all of them.
I believe just a few of the sergeants may have felt their loyalty lay more to the platoon than to the company. The rest are good men. I know them. I can work with them.
But can they work with you?
Your command of Easy Company has been exemplary. Division has established a parachute training school at Chilton Foley. Frankly, I can't think of anyone more qualified to command such a school than you are.
Oh.
I'm losing Easy Company? Who will be replacing me?
Lieutenant Meehan from Baker Company is senior. Carry on.
I feel bad. But those guys are gonna celebrate everybody else in the Easy Company.
Few lads, actually, so I can get your mince pies from some of this Jerry Clobber, if you know what I mean. Not really. Boy, she sure is a doozy. Yeah, it's pucker, isn't it? What? Hey? Hey, Petty!
Just took the gun.
Sorry. Hey, good luck. You see, Mike. You know why they volunteered? So when things got really bad, the man in the foxhole next to them would be the best.
You've been with these guys for what, 2 years? I've been here for 6 days.
Is this the guy who's replacing Sobel?
Never put yourself in a position where you can take from these men.
Lieutenant Meehan?
Answer.
Okay, that's Lieutenant Meehan. He's the guy who's replacing Sobel.
Green light, right over Ramsbury.
Ramsbury. Every single time. So, it's Normandy.
Seaborne infantry will hit these beaches in force at a date and time to be specified. Each trooper will learn this operation by heart and know his and every other outfit's mission to the detail. Now, we will drop behind this Atlantic wall 5 hours before the 4th Infantry lands at Utah. Easy Company will destroy that garrison.
2 grenades, smoke grenade, gamma grenade, TNT, this bullshit, and a pair of nasty skivvies. What's your point?
Heavy. Condoms?
I don't know, probably.
Whoa.
You gotta love cops.
All right. Has Garnier said anything to you about his brother?
No.
Garnier's brother in Italy?
Henry?
Killed in Monte Cassino.
Oh.
If it were me, I'd tell him.
A couple hours before we jump?
But he deserves to know.
Colonel's sake.
Tonight is the night of nights.
Channel coast is socked in with rain and fog. No jump tonight.
Oh, this is what we saw in the beginning. I thought it was the next day of that day and they were jumping now, but no, this is what we saw in the beginning.
Got the wrong goddamn jacket. Bill Garnier's brother.
I was wondering if anybody told him.
Johnny! Where the fuck is Monte Casino?
I don't know. At least somewhere.
Sorry for my ma.
I'll meet up with you over there.
Don't die, Bill. Don't die. For your ma.
I'll see you in the assembly area.
That air signal is making me loopy.
Are we gonna see them fighting, or is the episode gonna end them? Is the episode gonna end with them in the air? So many planes in the air, so many paratroopers. They must be so nervous. I'm nervous. There's something about this that looks so scary. That was a long episode. It was like a mini movie. This was about the Easy Company, those guys. Now, the way that the episode ended, I'm not sure if the entire show is about Easy Company or if it was just this one episode. And now in the next episode, we're going to see about someone else, some other guys, something different in each episode. So it will be good to find that out when we watch the next episode. But talking about this one, let's talk about David Schwimmer, his character, Sobel. He, when we saw him in the beginning, and he was very strict, obviously, and in military, that kind of strictness. Before we talk about that, one thing, I know watching these movies and hearing about the stories that used to be so tough in that time, like even in Full Metal Jacket, we saw the sergeant and he was also really strict, and it was that tough at that time. Is it the same now too, or is it different? I feel like it's different now, but I obviously wouldn't know. I'm sure it's still very strict, very disciplined, but is it that rough even now? Also, now we, not me, but soldiers or anyone who goes into the military, they sort of, most of the times, they do plan it in some way or another, but during this time, the war just all of a sudden happened, and they were asking boys to fight, 18, 19 years old, and they were all going to fight. This was not something that they had planned to do. So they were not really prepared for an environment like this. And that's something that keeps me up at night sometimes, not gonna lie. When I start thinking about it, like now when anybody joins the military, they know what they're getting themselves into, and they've been preparing for that for years, mentally, physically. But that time, they were not preparing themselves for something like that because they didn't know that something like that was going to happen, and they were going to be in the military, so they had no prior training. And then all of a sudden being thrown into something this harsh and rough. I mean, coming back to the show, David Schwimmer's character, in the beginning, he looked very strict, which I thought was not very, I mean, it was somewhat common, I think. So I was like, yeah, he's very strict, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, I think that's normal. But then it felt weird when Winters, he got promoted, and all of a sudden Sobel was really like his expressions. First of all, David Schwimmer is such a great actor. He speaks so much without saying a single word, and his expressions, they looked a little bit suspicious, like he did not like that. And yeah, he got really angry and sort of punished Winters for being promoted indirectly. And then I was like, but even then I was like, not a big deal. Maybe he's just like that. He's just very strict like that, and he just wants them to be the best. But then we saw that in the field, we saw that in the airplane, that he was a little nervous before the jump. And then in the field, again, he gets really jumpy and he messes up a lot. And he wasn't that good, which was a little bit weird because of the position that he was in. I thought he was going to be the best. And I thought in the beginning that that's where this was headed, that he was the best. And these guys, even though they hate him right now, but they're going to end up respecting him so much and, just being very fond of him and all of that. But that didn't happen, and he actually turned out to be really terrible in the field. And then because Winters was doing so good, he again punished him for no reason. He started to feel like a really shitty dude. So I'm glad that he was sent away. I'm pretty sure everybody in the Easy Company was glad that he was sent away. I think it would be great if we follow their story, Easy Company. I think that's what's gonna happen. 10 episodes, so maybe we're gonna see them in the field, and some of them are going to die, and it's gonna be really sad, but this episode was a nice start. It was lighter in comparison to other war things that I've seen so far, and it's gonna get dark, I'm sure, but they didn't make me cry in the very first episode, so I'm thankful for that. And I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please go ahead, like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.